While Mary Poppins is on tour, the musical continues its run on Broadway.
And that means the touring show has a completely different cast, and each actor and actress really brings their own unique flavor to the part.
We sat down with the stars who bring the story to life. While Mary Poppins may be the title character, the moral of the story revolves around George and Winifred Banks and their two young children.
We have this catalyst of Mary Poppins coming into our home and helping us find ourselves and find our family and find love again.
And that's the enduring appeal. Mary Poppins is as much about magic as it is about valuing what's really important in life.
It's not about money, it's not about your social standing, it's not about, you know, what you look like to other people, but the family around you and the relationships you have with people and how you treat people that you really take away in the end.
It is a story of transformation. Winifred Banks is, at first, the quiet, supportive wife devoted to her hard-working husband.
And he's not very nice.
But he comes around. With Mary Poppins as his guide, he morphs from tense, tight-collared banker to sentimental, sweater-wearing father.
We're still talking about grays and brown and blacks, but for me, this is a huge step forward.
As George Banks rediscovers the joy his children bring, so does Michael Dean Morgan.
Let's go fly a kite, and every day I'd watch that number. I have two kids, and they'd go, "Now I send it flying up there, all at once you're lighter than air." And I'm like, wait a second, I've never flown a kite with my boy. I better go fly a kite with him before he sees the show. It rips my heart out, and it makes me so glad to be alive every time I get to do it.
Just like the audience members have their favorite moments in the show, so do the stars. For the actor who plays Bert, it's Step in Time.
It's so awesome. That's why I say Step in Time is my favorite number. Not only because of the energy that it's put out in that number, but also because I tap dance on the ceiling. And when else am I ever going to do that again? Except 8 times a week while doing Mary Poppins. Step, 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 step. One day I went to the gym and overdid it over in the sit-ups. And going up that wall, I was like, this is great. A little shake happened.
My favorite part of the show is, at the end of the show, I get to fly over the audience. And that's when I can really, for the first time, really stop and look at the audience, because I'm very close to them. And there is nothing like it. I'll never forget the first time I did it. It was just such an amazing connection to really have with the audience, and especially the kids who are just waving at you. And yeah, it's very magical for me to do it.
For Stephanie Lee, landing the role of the high-flying Mary Poppins is like living a dream. As a child, she watched the movie over and over again. This is her first major role as a Broadway actress.
I couldn't be happier. It's a huge honor, and yeah, I'm still kind of like having all my first moments of being like, oh my gosh, I am Mary Poppins right now, which blows my mind. It's so much fun to play her, and you know, I think I learn a lot from her every night, from her self-confidence and just and her love, her sense of duty to making the world better through changing people's lives.
Which begs the question, what exactly is Mary Poppins?
Some people say, oh, is she a witch? Is she real? Is she just an imagination of the family?
She is witch-like and she is spiritual.
I think there's definitely something magical about her and otherworldly about her.
You know, she comes in and fixes things like a guardian angel would, and then leaves when things need to grow by themselves without her help anymore.
I think she might be the personification of unconditional love.
It's a great way of looking at it. It always feels uplifting when we see her leave us at the end, and she's off to another family to help them out.
The actors say they really respond to audience feedback.
So I told them they're going to love it here in Philadelphia. If you clap and sing and get loud like we sometimes like to do, they're going to feed off that energy and give it right back to you.
Yeah, seriously, make sure you show them lots of Philly love.
Each trait is great.